Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It's time for the Logie Award-winning Axes and Slabs. Yes, it's Friday afternoon. I'm getting a little bit earlier on the Friday because I'm off to play at a little wine bar. Hello, everyone. Oh, 8T Guitars is on. Hello. I saw your boss on Joe Rogan. Apjet is on. Hello, Apjet. Drucifer is on. Hello, welcome. Yes, Drucifer says nasty. You are correct. Welcome to Axes and Slabs, formerly known as the Colonel. It's now Colonel Mountbatten Windsor. I've had to change my name. Back for no goodness. That's right, folks, no goodness. A Collings guitar is on. Collings guitar, as in the Collings guitar of the brand, or is it just Colin? All right, welcome. Let's get on with the show. Simon, where are you, Simon? 80s Guitars, are you here? Why don't you come back? Simon says, just watching, can't hear you. Oh no, at Blue Note, watching a band. Hawaii, laugh out loud. Look forward to catching up next year. Come home, Simon. Come home. I didn't get Noel. Noel didn't come in to see me, so you're the next best. All right, let's do it. What do we got? We got Banks Brewing, West Coast, IPA, 6.2%. That means business, and that means you can only have 5 or 6 of these and still drive. Maybe 7. All right, let's go. Here we go. Let's open it up. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, it's a gusher. No. Okay, let's try it. Oh, what? Oh. Ugh. That is shocking. Where is that from? Where are you from? I can't even read it. I've got my poor glasses on. Juan is on. There's no one here, man. Hey, Juan. Welcome. All right. That's pretty bad. I'll give it another try. Oh, I think that's been sitting around too long. Hello, folks. If you've just joined us, Kara's on. Nathan's on. Peanut Butter Sandwiches is on. And you are with Axes and Slabs. Colonel Mountbatten Windsor here at your service. We're reviewing Banks Brewing West Coast IPA. It's not very good. Oh, it's really disgusting. I'll come back to that. All right, let's get down to guitars. Let's go. Let's go straight to the window. I'm going to the street where the people are. I don't usually put myself in this position with the people. I don't want to lock that door, but in the window, you can see that just came in. It's super clean condition. 1973 Strat. You could eat off that. What's happening in the street? It's quite warm here. There's a lady with a child. We won't put that on camera. We'll get in trouble. That's why my name is Mountbatten Windsor. All right, in we go. Let's go. Here on the floor, you can see my wine bar gig. It's a Strat, and it's one of those Duvalakis, courtesy of my friends at the Musicians Music Junction. Apparently they're coming back. What else we got? Hiding behind the tree is an Ovation of some type. Okay, we'll come back to that. I think that's already on hold for someone. So, okay, folks. I don't have any other options. This is really silly to do. Oh God, I've got to drink a bit more. I just don't have anything else to drink. Ugh. Atrocious. All right, folks, up we go. Oh, did I show you this? I forgot. We had one of these come in. It's not on the website. It should be on the website. That's a little Pro Junior. They're cool. Lots of fun. Okay, that's the Yazflute room. Who else is on? The Fish Experiment is on. Hello. Glenstagram is on. Hello. Welcome. Up we go. Now I'm going to show you someone I'm really disappointed in. I'm disappointed in you, Noel. Don't you remember? We had such nice times together. We hung out. Is it because I didn't go to the show? Oh, man. That's disappointing. I expected them all to come in. The Fish Experiment says, what was that you're drinking? Well, that is West Coast IPA by Banks Brewing. And look, maybe it's just out of date, this one. I don't know, but it's not good. It's not making me feel really good. Ugh. It's making me breathe heavy. I might have a heart attack. Who else is on? Bueller is on. Hello. Richard Blaze is on. Richard, I'm doing a Blaze type gig. Just a little restaurant up the hill. Starting in about an hour, so I better hurry up. If you've joined us, Axes and Slabs, I'm your host, Colonel Mountbatten Smith, or Windsor. Colonel Mountbatten Smith, Windsor. Just so no one knows. All right, let's go to the floor. There's been a bunch of stuff that's come in, and I have been slack. I haven't put it on the website. Oh, terrible. All right, what do we got? Blue. Heritage. This is a custom shop Heritage. That's tasty. Do you like blue? If you don't like blue, I don't like you. That's what I'll be. They're the sort of jokes you'll be getting at the restaurant tonight, at the wine bar. Okay. We've got an Ibanez. I'm getting into shred. I've always been into shred, really. And I've always been into the colour blue. It's another shade of blue, and it's upside down, but that's an Ibanez 2204. Whew. Hang on. I'm going to take this moment to deliver a special message to Banks Brewing. That's unacceptable. And 6.2, how can anyone drink, I need to drive. I need to have 6 or 7 of these and still drive. What you're doing is something illegal. Okay, we'll put that down. Oh, no, we'll keep going. Now, in there was something good. Now, where has that gone? You don't see these too often. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is over here. It's a D'Angelico, but part of the Vestac series. It's a New Yorker, NY something. But Japanese. I'll call an Uber boss. Thank you, Tommy. I may need one after this. Simon Alenka is on. Tommy France is on. He just said something, and we repeated what he said. Okay, D'Angelico. Black. Like my ladies. And rare. Very rare. And we have a sensible price on it. We will be putting a sensible price. Now, let's continue on. What else? My pants are falling down. This is what this beer is doing to me. I'm going to end up Neil Boland style, pantless, in the street. Okay, what is it? Mayonnaise. Mayonette. I told you we're getting into shred. This just came in. It plays out of sight, but I mean, it's really not my thing, but it's unbelievable to play. But I'm an old car guy, Yeah, the old car doesn't run all the time. Yeah, your wife might be pregnant in the back of the car. Car breaks down. Baby all over the back seat. Sure. This thing will get you to hospital on time where you can see Dr. Blaze and get your baby delivered. But I don't wear it. All right, folks, it's time to go. Just a quick one. I might pop on back tomorrow, maybe, after afternoon. A Saturday afternoon. I love a Saturday afternoon. Maybe we'll do a longer tour. But for now, just a quick one from here. The land of the guitar, where guitars go to die. No. That could be somewhere else. All right, folks. Mead Thomas is on. Hello, Mead Thomas. Unfortunately, you've arrived. You've arrived. See what that beer? It's that beer. I've only had a few sips. I can barely string 2 words together. You've arrived at the end, but that's okay. Oh, just before we go, I've got something. Okay. I put this briefly on camera last time, and it's still not on the website, which is pretty slack on my behalf. But tell me if you know much about this. Apparently, this is an SG-100, part of the Sam Ash 70s limited edition thingy-madooby runs, but I've never seen one with that configuration. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? You want Les Pauls? We've got some old Les Pauls. There you go. Yeah, they smell old too. Tommy Friend says, give a time so I can watch you drink. Okay, I will. Starts now. All right, folks, we're out of here. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Shop opens at 10:30. And if you'd like to pop in for a glass of wine, it's the Eluce Wine Bar here in Auburn Village. It's just open. You'll hear the hospital waiting room sounds of a Mr. Mountbatten Windsor Smith. All right, folks, I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, everyone.